So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
And this is now today's lineup.
Well, this formation was traditionally considered a bit defensive, but now very much back in vogue due to some pretty well-known proponents, Jim.
Yeah, the 3-5-2 has been used by some of the biggest and most successful teams around, Peter. You know, one of its key strengths is the fact that it's well-suited to playing out from the back. And I think you'd have to have a look at the wing-backs in that manner, because they can get forward with ease. And you can create overloads because you're not going to get teams pressing defenders in 3s and 4s. So if you've got centre-backs too that are capable on the ball, this system is a great fit.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Now it's Pedro. Buonanotte. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I think if they're going to win this, they're going to have to play to the strengths of this fella, Pedro. Considering his power and his technical ability, you want him on the ball with space around him, because he can make so much happen.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Knocks it into space. Caicedo. Bino Gittins. Well, that looks a decent ball. There's the shot! There it is! There is the breakthrough! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Yoro. And it's Ugarte. Now it's Xerxes. And it's Ugarte. Knocks it out wide. Short changes him with that pass. Ugarte. Menu. He's on it. Can he get away? Decent chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Buonanotte. Chelsea finding their passes. Bruno Fernandes. There will be a throw-in. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Buonanotte bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve.
Success! He's got away with one there. João Pedro gets a good foot in there. Bruno Fernandes. Ugarte. And it's Bruno Fernandes. He's got plenty of space out. And the shot! He's gone for goal! That's a half-decent try.
Meno just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Bruno Fernandes. Chooses to go cross-field.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Šeško. Out to the left it goes. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Fernandes. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. "15 minutes till half-time. Picked out Success! It's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
After 32 minutes is number 9.
A horrible blip, a horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Chelsea ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Adebayo, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Pedro Neto is in a really good position out wide. Bruno Fernandes. Some good work on the right flank here. Chalobah promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. This looks promising. Big header! Sticks it away! Into the lead once more. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Menu, driving forward. Great vision. Šeško tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. No way through, so back it comes. He's being urged to shoot.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Plays it through.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Hato. Now he's off and running. No, he's not getting past him there. It's a good spell of possession, this. He's having a go! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
That's the first 45, and we're well on
Caution
top.
certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
There's the start of the second half.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Ugarte. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Crosses it into the area. And he's in on, and the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that was nowhere near his best. De Ligt. Šeško.
Might want to be careful there.
Caicedo. Shifted it to the flank. Now it's João Pedro. Fofana tries to pass it through. Pedro Neto! And he has kept it out somehow.
Pedro Neto is offering a wry smile there.
Now it's Xerxes. Aimed beyond the defence. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Nicely weighted ball. And he welcomes it in. Distributed tidily.
Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Takes a shot!
João Pedro really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
It's a promising position. Bino Gittins! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Bruno Fernandes. And it's Ugarte. And De Ligt. Yoro. And it's Ugarte. Now it's Xerxes. Drilled it. Shot a goal! He's got a goal! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Number 40,
Chelsea making another
number
change here.
29, Fofana. Coming on the field, number 10,
Shesko,
number
in it comes.
24,
Adebayo, just about up to 75 minutes. Looking to play him in, and he's certainly on side. He's got tall. He will be livid with himself. Can he get it through? And he plays one through.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
He slings it in. Zirkzee. Nicely shaped ball. Neatly clipped into space. Sanchez with the clearance. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And somehow he managed to miss it.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Adebayo. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's got away. Menu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Tries to play it through, and he's picked it up out wide. Chalobah calmly anticipates. Now it's Garnacho. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Zirkzee picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, that really did fly by. It's one of these games where everything progresses at 100 miles per hour, and at the end of it, this is what you can sometimes get. There may have been no winner,